You guys ready for this? Y'all ready to have some fun? Y'all ready for some bong experiments? Ready for them bong experiments? Ladies and gentlemen, let's make ourselves comfortable. Let's have some fun. It's Friday. Oh, you wanted to hear me. You wanted to hear me. I see what this is all about. Okay. I guess it's all about you guys, huh? All about you guys. We can't hear you, P. Oh, we gotta see you, P. First you didn't show your face, P, and now you show your face, P, and now we can't hear you, P, and... All right. I get it. You get it. I get it. Not many people listen, okay? Not many people listen, but you guys do, and I understand, and I can appreciate that. So thank you guys. You know, it wouldn't be a stream around here if we weren't having odd issues, and we weren't having some kind of issues, but I just want to say hello. Welcome in, everybody. Please make yourself comfortable. What do you think of the new studio? How's everything looking? How's everything look? This is Pigeons Media Studios. Great spa here. Looks fake, but it's not. It's totally 100% real. And I'm thankful that you guys could come and join me, because we're going to have some fun. Probably going to smoke about it a lot, actually. We're definitely going to smoke about it. And, yeah, man, we're going to talk everything Canna nudes, everything in between. I want to talk about what's going down in the business, in the industry, what's going on in the Canna content creation world. You name it, man. You name it. So if you guys have anything you guys would like to talk about, throw it at me, man. Nothing is off the table here. So everything from, WTTGT makes the 100,000 subscriber club. Congratulations to that boy. We touched on the Koala Puffs issue and her blaming all her massive dabs on CHS. We talked about that. We can talk about the 90 children that consumed gummies in an African school. We can talk about anything you want, because nothing's off the table here. And in fact, everything's on the table. You're asking me, what are you doing right now, P? I'm not packing a bowl, because that would be unacceptable, okay? And we don't do that. Next, I'm probably going to smoke it. But I can get away with quite a few things underneath my desk that you guys have no idea about. Huh? Oh, what's this, you might ask? Not what you think it is. Not what you think it is. Yeah. What are you guys choking on? I saw some in the chat there. What do you guys got here? Move my mouse. Got a laptop here and everything. Looking great, P. Shit's dope. Thank you guys. What are you guys smoking on, man? Control panel, sound. Yeah, good. A good thing I had sound before we switched scenes, hey? Hey? Where's Dave? Have a great day today, brother. Gotta get some green sleeve for the jet. Oh, shit! I'm wearing the wrong shirt. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm actually Iron Man. If you didn't know this, I am Iron Man. See my chest? It pulses like that naturally because I am Iron Man. It's all in here. It's all in my chest. Yep, it's all in my chest. That's right. Smoking on some Hazy Girl. Okay. Roast garlic Marjorie batter for Mr. Floyd. New Fleet. Smoking on that Hazy Girl. Gorilla Glue number 4 for Kenneth. Hell yeah. Pink Runs for William. Excuse me, what else you guys got? Got some green. Oh, yeah. Got some peanut butter cookies from Taste Buds soda. Let's go. I'm smoking on some God's Green Purple Crack. yeah. God's Green Purple Crack. And actually, it's pretty good. I'll give it a 6-7 is what I've been saying it as. So not bad at all. Gorilla Skittles for Mr. Fucker. Hey, you're gonna get me suppressed with that. Grease Gun for East Coast Grower. That'll boy. Good to see you reaping the benefits of your hard work, man. Double A, good to see you, man. Super Big. Cheers, bro. Cheers. I just got some God's Green Crack beans from Joe. Oh, can't tell you where to get it. I think you're gonna like it. I don't mind these ones at all, actually, to be honest with you. Not that purple though. No, this ain't purple. It's got a little bit of purple in this one, but not very much. No. Joker's Candy for True Exotic. Let's go. Ferris, good to see you. Long time. How you outdoor girls pee? Outdoor girls are doing great. Let's give you a little update on them. Obviously I wasn't able to show you a whole lot of them because YouTube took down that one video that I showed. They took that down. But the girls were doing great. We planted 8 girls all together. We planted 8 plants all together. 4 of them turned out to be males. So we've got 4 on the grow right now, and I'm very excited about it. I have not been there in a couple weeks. My buddy's been doing all the hard labor, thank heavens. Between him and his wife, anyways. So many blessings to them. But I think he told me, actually, what did he say? Got my phone here. I even have the genetics left. So he said that looks like the Dark Plasma, Viking Pie, Dead Ops OG, and Dark Plasma, all females. Yoda Soda, San Andreas Diesel. Yeah, the Yoda Soda, San Andreas Diesel. They didn't make it. So unfortunate, but that's the name of the game. So I'm okay with it. Smoking some Black and Mango from Stony Rockefeller and Catachronic. Nice, Catachronic. I love Cherry Atomic Sledgehammer. Yes, yeah, cash, baby. Smoking on that Dutch Treat by Cherry Pie Concentrates in Boston, Mass. Nice, man. Yeah, and speaking of that cash, I wanted to give a huge shout out as much as I could. I know that I made a short about this earlier this week in regards to WTTGT, baby. Welcome to the Grow Tent, hitting that 100,000 subscriber mark. And as someone who just recently did it themselves, I know how that feels, and I have to say that I am incredibly excited and just over the moon that Welcome to the Grow Tent was able to do it. Welcome to the Grow Tent put out a very, very nice, very touching video that I watched in regards to him putting on a competition. The man put on a competition saying, hey, if you go follow pigeons, I'll put your name into a prize pack and you can win something or whatever. And that was very touching, man. That was very sweet. I don't get these kind of gestures very often. So to have someone like him to do something like that for me was very, very kind. So I really wanted to say thank you. I really wanted to tip my hat to the man for doing it himself. And I can't wait till he hits the 250,000. Mr. Chad Westport, my brother. Good to see you, my friend. I love the background, but it reminds me of parents sitting at their kids' desks for parent-teacher interview. Kudos on the technology. Yeah, no, this is totally 100% real. I'm in Dubai, as a matter of fact. That is the Burj Khalifa up there. Okay. Whoop. Yep. It's all real, 100%. Funded by you guys. So thank you for putting me way up here in this very tall building. I'm not big on heights, but here we are. But continued success. Yeah. Believe it or not, you can make a setup just like this for almost nothing. I'm just having fun, man. I'm just having fun. It's just cool to be able to do something like this, you know? Little do you know, hey? Little do you know. I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm in Dubai. Okay? I'm in the Arab, or I'm in Abu Dhabi. Yep. Chad, this is why pigeons is my favorite. Great sense of humor, excited to push tech boundaries, and solid news. Thank you, Chad. You're the man, bro. Thank you very much. And shout out to Chad for being in my 100,000 subscriber video as well, man. That was very kind. Chad, we're all here just having fun, man. You know, it's funny because I want to be one that can provide nudes to the people, but I didn't I did realize, you know, as I try to find more and more nudes to spread when it comes to this beautiful plant of ours, it's just boring. It is boring, you know. It's amazing that what's happening. It's all like new and it's revolutionary in a lot of places. Like Germany is getting their rights now, but it's like it's all government stuff. It's all politics. It's like New Hampshire and you know, New Hampshire allows for legalization. It's just like womp, cool, you know. But it's just very dry. So it's like we gotta bring a little bit of something to it to give it a little bit more pizzazz, you know. So yeah. So needless to say, we'll try to make it entertaining. Did you guys hear though that a bunch of kids ate edibles in South Africa? Did you hear about that? Like I had the story up, but I was like, is this really a story? Kids eat edibles, South Africa. Children taken to hospital. Oh, this was in February. Oh, this was in February this year, in my country. Oh, taken to hospital, but nothing probably happened. Hold on, I want to find that actual story. It's here somewhere. If you think I'm prepared for this, absolutely not. No, I was going through the news. I was like, no, I got a ton of other gossip. We can talk about stuff that really doesn't matter. But it's so much more fun. But yeah, a bunch of kids, and there's like 90 kids or something in South Africa that ate edibles. I was like, there's no story there because nothing happened. But it's like, who messes that up? Who left Alec Baldwin in charge of the edibles? What a guy. What a guy. Jeez. I'm ready for the bake sale, he says. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 90 South African. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But there was in February. Kid eats edible. Oh, yeah. School kids. This is how I Google search. Kid eats edible school kids. You'll never find anything with that kind of Google search. Oh, I found it was the first thing. Can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. You want to see? You guys want to see? Fuck. I was muted on that one too. Oh God. I thought I had everything so good. I thought I had it so good. But now I remember the last time I was on this on here, I remember that I was using my wireless mics and not my this one. This one has audio. So I said I essentially just said that the family or the parents took their kids to the hospital, which I think is totally legitimate. I think that's fine. I think you should take your kids to the hospital if they've ingested something, particularly if you don't know what it is or if you don't know who it came from. I think if this was done malicious, you're an asshole. But I imagine nothing happened. I imagine they were fine. It just said that they were taken to the hospital for precautionary reasons, which is fine. You know, I'd expect that. That's what I would do. You know, you'd want to at least have them under medical supervision because they're probably tripping balls. Yeah, yeah. I did this. I had this desk. I was in this office the last week, but I was using wireless mic, which is far better. Not for audio, but just for practicality. But yeah, yeah. Um, I remember this is horrible, but I remember when I first got my we had a miniature Chihuahua back in the day, and my wife and I it was our first animal together, and I used to smoke out of a one hooter. And if you guys remember the one hooter, it was it's like it's a they call it a bat or a dugout, and then you put the one hooter in. Well, they always come with like a little stick to clean it out with, and I would always clean it out, and then I would hang that stick on my ashtray. Well, my dog came and licked that stick clean, and I didn't know it. So I came home and my dog's just passed out, like acting a fool, and we couldn't figure out why, and she's just acting funny, and I I'm I can't remember what it was. I think it was like the next day. I'm looking for my poker, and I look in her dog bed and it's wrapped up in her blanket, and I was like, "Oh my gosh. That explains why she was so bonkers." Oh. So, yeah, that'll learn you. That'll learn you. Idiom, good to see you, my friend. There's an old dude with a bag of Sour Patch Kids, pissed off because he's not feeling anything yet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, the gummies got messed up, and he's sitting here throwing his gummies back, expecting some kind of high and not getting anything. Dun dun dun. Ah, gosh. Oh well. Yeah, well. There's no real. I don't think there's no real issue. At most, they're gonna get sick. Like they're probably gonna get sick, which would be the worst. Um, but can you name another substance or another pharmaceutical or another medication out there that children can get access to and it won't have any long-term damaging effects? I guess if a kid ate edibles, I can't say it wouldn't have any effect. Are my shoes untied? What were we doing? Long-term effects, because science does suggest that kids should not consume before 21 because of the development of the brain and so on and so forth. We're fine, obviously, but now we know that is not suggested. I gotta ask you guys, what is the age that you guys started smoking at? Do you remember? Do you guys the first, like, maybe not the first age that you tried it, but what's the what age were you guys when you first started smoking? Herb, obviously. 8? Holy shit. 12. Yeah, a lot of my friends were in the 12, 13. Like, my wife was smoking cigarettes when she was like 12. And that's, to me, is wild. Senpai. Hooked in by love. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All over the board here. I smoked it for the first time when I was like 16. I didn't start smoking until I was like 18. I started early. Yeah, you could say that. Right out of the womb, East Coast. Right out of the womb, bro. Smoking a blunt right out of my mama. Bitch, change my diaper. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's young. Yeah, 10 quit 10 years ago. Since 10 quit 10 years ago. Good for you quitting, Big Manic. vibe with Big Manic. Good for you. Good for you. Joys of foster care. Yep. 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 You're exposed to all kinds of stuff. And that's just really it. It comes down to your environment, right? Your environment, your circumstances, and yeah. I was always on the go. You know, we were moving so much. I think that's how Rob popped out. Blunt and all. Yeah, blunt in one hand. Yep, Paccarello's in the other. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. He confirmed it. Yeah, he's confirmed it. Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. Um, Real quick here, guys. While I've got your attention, of course, I got to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of the show. I'm blessed to have two of the greatest sponsors in the game, quality companies when it comes to cannabis tech, and starting things off, I want to give a huge shout out to Spider Farmer, man. Spider Farmer has been a sponsor of this channel for, God, I feel like I came out of the womb. I got Spider Farmer in one hand, I had AC in the other, baby. But no, Spider Farmer's been with me for a very long time, and I'm very blessed for that. They've hit me up with pretty much every version of light that they've released since the SF 1000, 2000. And I swear by their lights. I love them. They are quality lights. They're affordable lights. They're innovative, and they're consumer focused. I personally am growing with the SF 7000. The 7000 is an incredible light. Actually, will this scene work for me?
I would just like.
Nope. I started growing with the I'm currently growing with the SE 7000. If you check out my Instagram, I posted some up close nuggets, shots, bud prawn, over there of my Dead Ops OG and my Dreadnought OG. And they are looking fantastic. And a lot of it has to do with the sun, baby, the light that they're being provided with. So, of course, they've got the Samsung LM301Bs, and they are a quality light. If you want to check them out, go to spider-farmer.com. Use promo code PIGEONS420, and you can save a few dollars off at checkout as well. I think it's about 10%. You'll also help support the show because I do get a kickback through the affiliate link as well. So, shout out to you guys. They support the show. I appreciate you guys, and shout out to Spider Farmer as well. Also, of course, I would not be able to grow dank ass herb if it wasn't for AC Infinity. AC Infinity has got their name on this community, and I stand by them for that. They've got quality products, okay? Not always cost effective, but that's not the consumer, that's not the market they're after. They are quality products, and I use just about everything they have, from the air circulation system to the clip-on fans. I've got the smart controller, the Pro 69, and I love it all. I never would have thought that I would have gone automation, but I have. And I'm glad that my first dive into automation came from AC Infinity, man, because I've got nothing but good things to say about it. Personally, I'm kind of a loser. My favorite piece is the humidifier. Where are you? It's the humidifier. I think the humidifier being controlled wirelessly is freaking awesome. And now that they've released the refillable carbon filters, they're kind of doing it all. So same thing. AC Infinity, promo code PIGEONS420. It'll save you a few dollars off at checkout, and you help support the show because I get a kickback on that as well. So thank you guys for thinking about me. I appreciate you guys, and a huge shout out to AC Infinity and Spider Farmer for helping support the show. Boom. And I mean every word I said. I kind of got a little bit of flack, and I maybe it's legitimate. I kind of got a little bit of flack on last week's video. Was it last week's? In regards to when I did the video on how to build a garden on a budget, and I got called out because I used my sponsors as examples. And despite the fact that I said at the very beginning of the video, these are sponsors. Nobody told me to make this video. Nobody paid me for that video. Nobody said anything. But the reason I use those companies is because, sure, they're sponsors of mine. Get that out of the way. They've got the best damn products on the market. Like, I mean it. I mean it. I sincerely believe that. And not only are they cost effective, but they're consumer focused, and I believe in it. The reason I got into this job, into this gig, if you will, was because I could never tell between good products and who was just pushing shit at me because they had a kick in the system. And I realized that if you can find great companies to partner with, then the transparency comes with itself. So yeah, I love these two companies. I will shout them from the mountaintops, and I will grow with them, and I believe that. My brand grows, so does their brand grows too, and I'm willing to do that. I don't think that's selling out. I really don't. I get to maintain my own opinion. I get to work at my own pace for my own family, and I'm accountable to absolutely nobody except for you. You. That's the only ones I feel accountable to is you. And I'm okay with that. So I'm okay. So I appreciate you guys. So I got a little kickback, but it is what it is. I'm okay with that. I'm going to sleep at night. Okay. And I hope you guys can understand that. And I'm thankful that they keep coming up with new stuff too. So anyway, I don't want to keep talking about them because it just reinforces the idea that I'm a shrew or a shill or shit. What is it? I don't know what the word is. A shin, a shmil, a shmil, a shill. It is what it is. Shill to thrill, baby. Is that a thing to say? No? All right. Well, I'm going to smoke about it anyways. Allegedly, if you guys would care to smoke about it with me, I would love for you to join me. We're going to have a lot of fun. If there's anything that I've said that's either triggering or you don't think is legitimate or is questionable, or please bring it up. I would love to have a conversation in the chat. Or if there's anything else you guys are thinking about, is there something going on in your world and you want to talk about it or hash it out or see what other people think about it, feel free to bring it up. Oh my gosh, Senpai with the AC Canitrol. I am on it, man. I am on it. You know what? They're probably already doing it. I haven't talked to them. They're probably already doing it. I was going to message them and be like, wait a second, you guys doing this? But they're probably already doing this. They're already doing it. It's only selling out if you're pushing garbage and being told what to say / sell. Yeah, I am being told to say nothing. Obviously, there's points because if I wasn't filled in on like some of the best qualities, I'd miss it. But no, I can make up all my own stuff. Sometimes I talk too much that I make shit up, but that's just a personal problem, and I'm working on that, guys. Okay, I'm working on that. Yo, Vincent Weed. That's my guy right there, man. To the community, and if you stand behind the products, the deal is fair, free content for community and showcase for your sponsors, and you can pay the rent for your family. Bro, isn't it a beautiful feeling? It's a beautiful feeling. Huge shout out to Vincent Weed, man. That's our guy, man. Make sure you're following him on Twitch. Big things happening right now in the German cannabis community, and your sponsors are supporting you to provide free knowledge. Vince, thank you. Yeah, 100%. Very exciting times right now in Germany and with cannabis, and Vincent Weed is in the thick of it. So if you guys have any family or anyone connected to the German market or German culture, go and check out Vincent Weed. I think you guys will really enjoy it. He's on Twitch. Hillbilly Herb. I grew a Gorilla Skittles auto once. I think I pulled a bad pheno though. The terps tasted like corn. Oof. Yeah, that would suck. I've never done a Skittles, never grown one, but I imagine I've never been one to hear it disappoint. So yeah. I'd like to get my hands on it though. One controversial take that I get often is the autos are great for beginners. I think actually Mr. Growit and I are going to have that conversation one of these days. Hopefully, I should have him on. I'll have him on my show. Actually, we'll have him on the show and we'll have a conversation about it. But yeah, I think they're not beginner. They're not like, I'm not trying to say that it's just beginners work. I just think that they're great for beginners. Ever tried? I've grown so many autos. Yeah. I've grown at least a dozen different autos. A lot of people think that I've never grown autos, but all you got to do is Google it. Pretty much 80% of my, just Google it. Listen to me, I sound like Czech or Cenk from Young Turks. Google it. Most of my gardening repertoire or pedigree or resume, if you will, is still on the internet. You can find almost all those, not necessarily videos, but my blogs. But yeah, I've grown quite a bit, quite a few autos. Amnesia autos. I did a Durban. No. I did a red poison. That was probably my biggest flop. I did some blue amnesia. I did an anesthesia. I did a lemon haze. Yeah, I've done a lots. I've done lots. White diamond is one crazy strain I've ever tried. I never heard of white diamond. It was a and Great Eddie Purps. It was a funny run. My double grape auto tasted like marshmallows. Not a hint of grape. Funny how that comes out. Ever try the solo cup challenge? Sir, yep, sure have. I'll never do it again. But yep. It's too much work. It's too much work. Why I will never do a solo cup challenge. It is way too much work. And hats off to all those people that do them. Don't think that you got to do it before you got to try it before you knock it. But no, it's way too much work. If anything that involves being in your garden more than once a day is not for me. And in a solo cup challenge, sometimes you have to water that thing 3 times a day. So that's a no for me, dog. Hey, Will's Place. Good to see you, my friend. Do a white diamond. You won't regret it. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot. I'm down for anything. I'm gonna be doing a lot of not a lot, but I'm gonna be doing a few OGs, if you will. I'm gonna be doing some skunk. I did that legendary strains vidya, and a number of comments mentioned not only does the skunk not smell like skunk as per the book said, but a number of them are, as per the book that I was reading, higher by Dan Michaels, I think it is. A few of them were off. They said we're off. So I'm actually going to do it myself. I'm it's like, you know what? Well, let me figure this out myself. I'm going to try to grow them. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grow some skunk. I'm going to grow some haze, some northern lights. Yeah. And the actual genetics. I can't tell you where to go. Obviously we are on YouTube, but I know a source of authentic genetics, and I'm a huge supporter of Todd McCormick and all the work that he's done for this community and this industry, and everything that he's been doing as a human being is just pretty awesome for cannabis. And so Todd's doing his thing out there, and he's the one behind this, okay? And I'm dancing on the line here on purpose, okay? You guys know why. So I can't dive into where you can get those, but they are authentic genetics, and I can't wait to get my hands on them. So yeah. Yep. Sourcing is imperative, and I caught that hint there. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Good guy. Great place for true old stuff. Yes. And homework is imperative. Okay. Homework is imperative. You have to do some research. You have to do some homework. If you think you're just going to, I'm not just going to throw someone under the bus here, but if you're just going to think you're going to go to insert.com, insertyourfavoritebank.com, and think that you're just going to get that massive catalog of genetics, I call BS. And I was calling BS before I didn't know anything. Before I knew I didn't know anything. Because I just thought, how the heck do they get that far across the world? You know, maybe, sure, possibly in a way, kind of, but multiple sources having all these genetics? I don't know. You know, I just, Yeah. I call BS. I just don't. What do you guys think? I'll pass it out to the chat. Just throw a number in the chat at me. Just throw a number at the chat. What percentage of genetics on the market do you think are accurate, accurately named? And I mean, like, someone maliciously putting a name on it that is not the name. What do you think is the percentage? Do you think it's over 50% of genetics are falsely advertised, or do you think it's under 50%? 40s, right off the bat, 40s. Oh, you think it's that low? 20, 30? Okay. Well, let me just take my tinfoil hat off. I bet you I think it's 70%. I think we're up. I think it's upwards 70, 80. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just that cynical. $93D. Do you think I'm way over, or do you think it's way over these numbers? Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, you think 20% are accurate? I see what you're saying. Yeah, you went the wrong way. I don't know. And maybe I'm just a cynical ass, and I know I am. 15% are real. Yeah. I believe it. Because I don't know. Because I think if you have these actual genetics, if you have the authentic genetic, you don't have a huge name, you don't have a huge budget, you don't have an ability to just distribute these beans across the world, you know, you don't have a mass amount of DVD cases to put them in, or T-shirts. You know, I don't know. Makes me think. I'm pretty much like on the side of, like, I don't order genetics based on the name anymore. I'm pretty much buying them based on the breeder. I'm going straight to the source, and if that guy tells me it's a cross between what he thinks was genetic A and what he thinks was genetic B, I'm going to take his word for it, and I'm just going to take this new genetic and give it almost no credit when it comes to its lineage. I guess maybe that's just the wrong way to go about it. I don't know. And S1 is no guarantee. Yeah, for sure. End of the day, it's the results that speak. Don't get caught up in the name if it ain't the best you've ever. Yeah, if it ain't the best fire you've smoked, don't get caught up in the name. And that's where it's like, even something like I think of one of these ones I absolutely don't like, and one of the ones that I absolutely don't like, and please let me finish before you jump down my neck, is Blue Dream. Because when I grew Blue Dream that one time, so don't jump down my neck, it was horrible. It was a big letdown. I didn't like it, but it was very consistent with what I thought was Blue Dream. It's that squat, kind of very leafy looking bud. There was no real density to it. But even I know that A, that was probably not Blue Dream. B, that was just a pheno specific. It wasn't the cut. It wasn't what you could expect in the long run. So it's like, even I know that something that I don't like Blue Dream, I haven't given an honest try to, maybe. Unlikely. I don't want to take, and let's not. Oh, and already I'm already like, well, you're being such an ass. Because what about all those hardworking breeders that are like, pigeons? No, I've been doing this for decades, man. I know exactly what I got. I know exactly what I have, and I believe you. I believe that those people exist. I'm not going to believe everyone, but I believe those people exist. This is how you get the Todd McCormicks. These are the people that are dedicated to the cause, that knew this whole time that there was something beautiful here, that there was something worth keeping. And so, I believe those people exist. I do, and I don't want to take credit from them. Sorry, my bra is showing. Someone else comments. Stupid comments make me all self-conscious and shit. So yeah. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Stoned? What's up, Ryan? Good to see you, my friend. Or it's generally bottleneck that it is little variability. Yeah, 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 and that's very well true. And that's very well true. And then I don't want to be a cynical ass. I really don't. Because so what if we don't know where our genetics came from before? That's just like my culture. I don't know where my people. I don't know where my name comes from. But you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna make a name starting now. You know, I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one to put some respect on my name. So let's do the same with genetics. Starting now, what do you got? Question for you, Pete. What's up, Keith? I've got the stash blend, I'm assuming. Don't put it in your eye, stash blind. Can I run it in an auto pot setup? Yeah, 100%. Just remember, the biggest thing that we've tried to advise people is that stash blend, not all of the elements are immediately water soluble. So you just want to make sure you've got a really nice shake on that. There are people, shout out to Mr. Growit's forum, Cam's, one of the users there is using stash blend in his DWC. After our scientist who formulated this blend said we don't recommend it because it could clog and it doesn't completely dissolve in water. They're doing it anyway, and they're having incredible results. So I just keep in mind you got to shake it. Keep it nice and shake. And I love. I'm still standing that. Yeah, you're gonna love stash blend, guys. So, are you the weatherman? I'm whatever you want me to be, big guy. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, I grabbed 1 pound of the stash blend. Shout out to everybody who's supporting us with the stash blend. Thank you guys for gambling on us. We really thank you, and we know you guys are gonna love it. Grab my stash blend. By the way, in support, don't put stash blend in res. No, oh yeah. Just top water in it. Yeah. In an octopod. Is that what you asked? Yeah. I still think you'd be okay with it. But again, we don't recommend it. So are autoflowers supposed to herm? No. Sorry to laugh. No, nothing's supposed to herm. Can't imagine it anyways. I'm running a stash blend on some in-house genetics right now. Let's go, guys. Stashblend.com if you guys are interested in checking that out. I was going to think if there was a promo code, but I don't think there is. Unless it's Labor Day or something. Yeah, no, I don't think it's Labor Day, but autopots. Yeah, autopots. Oh, is that what you asked? Autopots? Okay. I'm gonna say it's not recommended. It's not recommended. I'm sorry. I read octopot, didn't I? I said that. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm again. I don't want to just deter everyone, but no, it's not recommended to be in anything that's got filters. I personally have never run the autopot, so I'm not entirely sure how the intricacies of that device work. Forgive my ignorance. But again, if it's got a filter and it's got to pass through it, it's generally going to be a no bueno. However, people are doing it. I'm just going to keep saying that. What about Drain Master? Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with these products. This is totally a Chris question. He knows everything, man. Not only is he good looking, he knows everything. Any true land race is great. Is great? Is that what you're thinking? Hey, dude. Hey, Brian. The two girls that I've got growing in the tent right now that I posted on Instagram today, they are stash blend all the way. Stash blend all the way. Stash blend, and then I have 3 bottles from VPS. I'm using a Structure, Flava, and Flower. The Flower blend. Nice one, Pigeons. Thanks, Alex. I just have this very convenient oxygen machine, testing machine here, just off camera. Oh, sorry about that. Hopefully my arm didn't just disintegrate. Just going to do a little experiment. Oh, it did disintegrate. It's embarrassing when my hands disappear like that. It's this new force field we're trying. How's your outdoor plants? Fantastic. Thanks for the response, man. Anytime. Phil, great question. Thanks, man. If anybody else has a question, please feel free. Anything. Now would be the time. If you're thinking, no, I'll just message you later, please don't. Please don't. My DMs are where messages go to die, unfortunately, and I mean that with love and respect. And if you really want to hash something out with me, I'm live every night, twitch.tv/fromthestash. twitch.tv/pigeons420. Come check me out live every single day. Like, I have to be like the most accessible person in our industry. I have to be. I just don't respond to DMs. I don't have time. I'm sorry. I got a family who I love very much. Anyone know what happened with Tim at Cultured Biologics? Nope. No, I'm not quite sure at all, as a matter of fact. What happened to Tim at Cultured Biologics? Have you ever grown anything from sweet seeds? No. Susie. Oh. Not there. Nope. No, no, I haven't. Take another hoot. I was thinking about it. Can we see some plants? Haha, Lieutenant. I laughed because I know you're trolling me. Hey, P, when is the stash coming to Europe? Ooh. Is it not already? I'm pretty sure we're just... Check on Amazon. And try to send it. We are trying... Like, we're working on getting it into the Canadian market right now, and we're just getting hit with hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. So it's taking longer than we thought, and I'm not going to air out with my grievances about that whole situation because it's not neither here nor there. But if I knew that we were going to have this issue, as a team, we would not have launched this early. But the roadblock of Canada hitting us came like just as like the next day. It was like, what? So that hurts. So we're gonna get it. I apologize to everyone that is in Canada. Trust me, I'm trying. Is it? Will do. Yeah, totally check, guy. Totally check. I can't, Brian. Unfortunately, I can't talk about where to source your genetics. I'm sure other channels can, but I can't. I won't do that. But if you come follow me on Twitch, Brian, I know it's another app, and if you ever have a garden question, pretty much any time, any day, you can reach me there because I'm live, damn near always. So you can hash this out with me, and I'll give you like the top 5. I'll tell you the top 5. Although I've never heard of that one. I'll look for it. Yeah, sweet. Cheers, friends. Yeah, those links don't work here. Oops. Yeah, those links don't work here, idiom. That's only on Twitch. Yeah. Believe it or not, going live is a far better experience over on Twitch than it is here. Only because of like how better the Twitch is, or the chat is. Use abbreviations for breeders. Yeah. I do. Za. Hello, pigeons. Hello, J-Dub. How are you? I hope you are well and warm. From the Stash was live yesterday. Hope you guys had an opportunity to check that out. From the Stash is making some slight changes for 2024 as well, which I think you guys will be really excited about. Quality is number 1. And so now we're doing uncensored streams over on Twitch. We were able to talk about all kinds of things over there, and we were, but then we ended up recording a lot of episodes and putting them on YouTube. Well, now we're just streaming and talk about whatever over on Twitch, and it is awesome. So much better. Like we toke over there, we relax over there, and it's just such a good time. So much fun. Uh, Michigan boy running some sour crow and cyber citrus from Sofem right now. Impressive so far. I'm glad you're having success. Almost crop timber for all you outdoor grows, Anthony, and I'm getting close as far as I know. Uh, I should stop in there. Maybe I'll stop in there this weekend and get some good videos. I keep saying that, but I'm gonna do that this weekend. How long lasts a good tent usually? How long does a good tent last usually? I think after years it gets little holes. I've been using the one that I have. This is like my very like okay, well I have three now, but I've been using the same tents for years, and I think as long as you're generally pretty um like delicate with it, like not too crazy, I think you'll get a good 5 years, 6 years, 7 years out of them before, things start to fray. Maybe the zipper gets caught, that kind of stuff. Good morning. What's up, Blinky? From Australia. Hello. Uh, I knew I didn't get what I paid for. Oh shoot, you had one? Oh, yours is it's yeah, getting broke or it's already broken. Um yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I have three Vivo Suntons and an AC Infinity tent. Yeah. Zippers go after about a year now. I use the Spider Farmer tents. I haven't had an issue yet. Time for a bummer. Brandon, I'm so glad you just said that because you didn't know that I might have just done that already. That's perfect. Perfect. I just had one. I just had a rip. I just later rip. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, I can't believe I hashtagged cannabis in my chat. That was dumb. Why would I do that? Why would I put a hashtag cannabis in my description? Ugh. Ugh. That was dumb. Oh well. Warm weather. Warm weather's coming to Australia already. Oh my gosh, and it's getting cold here already. It's getting really cold here. Like it was like 2 the other day. And it's not getting any warmer, any faster. Today was relatively cold too. It's only 15 degrees Canadian, and then it'll I don't even know how to check the high low. See more. So oh, actually no, it's supposed to say like 10. Okay. No, 14. It's as cold as it gets is at 14. It gets to 14. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm already freaked out about bushfires. Oh gosh, already. Yeah. Yeah. In a couple weeks I start my snowblower to make sure it runs for the winter. No joke. No joke. October, you start your snowblower to prepare for winter. So, yeah. No joke. I've been trying out some dry ice for extraction on the trimmings. Had some great returns and some fine product. Very nice. Very nice. Good for you. Good for you. God, I killed myself on the last one. Whew. Best fishing weather. Yeah, Red Eye, you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. I just trust that mine'll start. Oh my gosh. I can't trust that mine'll start. Because when I'll need it most, it'll be minus 50 degrees Canadian. And well, there's not much difference between minus 50 Canadian and minus 50 degrees freedom units. But anyways, the it'll never start. Even with the electric start, it doesn't start. So, oh well. The joys. And last year, I because we got in my wife and I got a new driveway again. I didn't even snowblow it. I only shoveled it because I didn't want to scrape all this stuff off. I didn't want to scrape the concrete. This year, forget that. This year I'm snowblowing it all, baby. Snowblowing it all. So I'm just gonna take a quick stroll here Oh, sorry. I hope if you guys had any questions, please feel free to ask again. I'm taking advice from your recent upload. Starting Super Lemon Haze. Ooh, planning for back-to-back runs in a 3x5 soil Gaia Greens Electric Sky SE 3000 V3. I recently used Pigeons 420 on a Controller Pro 69. Let's go. Studio. I wish you nothing but luck. Let me give you access to my Discord. And this is for anybody, please. If you guys are interested, and if not, no worries. Come hang out in my Discord. If you want to post pictures of your garden, of your anything, of your harvest, of your, you name it, I'm already there. You can do this here, and it's totally free. I do have a Patreon, or I have a paid section of my Discord, but 95% of my Discord is free. And there's so many places to get help with your garden, to get grow advice, breeding, harvesting, trimming, you name it. You name it. Even if you're a creator in the space. Sorry, I swear I've got a dog hair on my eye or something here. Even if you're a creator in the space and you're looking for other creators, I would recommend never starting with nobody. You can come and you can meet other creators, and you can kind of network and liaison back and forth and kind of, bounce ideas off of everyone. I wish this kind of stuff was available when I'm still a small creator, don't get me wrong, but when I was a smaller creator, I wished this kind of stuff was available, because God, it was hard when there was no one and nowhere to go. Well, you don't have any, that does not anymore. Come over to my Discord, come hang out. I don't know what kind of sales pitch that is, but if if you want to come hang out, there's the link. This community, like, I've been doing this since 2014 online, 2014, and this community has changed. It has developed, it's grown, it's modified itself, it's adapted and overcome, and like, holy man, we are resilient. And it's just so cool to see, even places like Mr. Grow It. He's got his own forum on his website and stuff. Like, to have those kind of things, there was only a couple places on the internet to get that kind of real one-on-one, or that kind of real experience. It's a real pitch. Discord is definitely a great place for all stuff. Yeah, come check it out. I think you'll like it. Yeah, I think you'll like it. And then every Sunday I do a show on Sundays over on Twitch, where it's the Purple Velvet Room, and we stroll through other people's gardens, and we check out their setups and their plants and all that kind of stuff, and we smoke a whole lot of weed. Rusty Shackelford, hello, old friend. Hello, long time. So yeah, twitch.tv/pigeons420. Here, I'll give you a link too, so you don't have to do anything. Okay, I'll make it easy for you. Because you deserve it. You work hard. Okay, and I'll put this at the tap of your fingers. Okay, at the tap of your fingers, and it's all free. It's all free. Come hang out. I do a lot of gaming though. Please, if you think it's all weed over there, you got another thing coming. I do a lot of gaming over there. Yeah. If I may, if you'd be so inclined, my friends, could you hit the thumbs up? Could you hit the thumbs up button? That is a thing here. My dogs are scratching at the door. That is a thing. It helps me out, helps the algorithm, sends things out, and I much appreciate that. You guys are legends. We're at 75 likes. Is there any way, by any chance, 25 of you have not hit that like button? Huh? Is there? Can we get to 100 likes? If we get to 100, I will have another whiff of incense, if you will. Okay? Only need 18 more. And I have nothing more to drink, so I'm going to die. I appreciate you guys nonetheless. I appreciate you. Come on, 16 more. 16 more. 16 more. I was just going through 1 minute warning. Oh, and I'm 12 likes away. I must hold true to this make-believe thing that I have. Oh my gosh. I need 4. We're 4 away. We're 4 away. Okay, well, maybe I'll start packing it then. Packing the incense. What's your go-to game? I've been digging Diablo 4. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. One more like away. You guys are animals. Who's going to be the 100th like? I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty. But not just any Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. Thank you for the 100 likes, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks, Laszlo. Long time, brother. Good to see you. I actually practice. I practice playing Call of Duty. It's 4:20 on the East Coast. It's only 3:20 here, but shout out to all you on the East Coast, or on east of me, anyways. Not East Coast, but EST. That's what I'm trying to say. What was I saying? I forgot. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. I practice at Call of Duty. That's what it was. I take that real serious. Real serious. And then for Grand Theft Auto, you probably may know this or you won't believe it, but Rob from Cannabis Lifestyle TV and myself and an incredible team, but Rob and I started up a Grand Theft Auto role-playing server where it's like it's cops, it's criminals, it's civilians, there's a fight club, there's oh my gosh, it's gotten out of hand and it is really cool. So we do that a lot, and the server itself is like finally like getting up to capacity and stuff. So it's like it's really starting to like round itself out. The economy is being flushed out, and we got a judicial system now. So like there's court. So oh my gosh, either you just think that's really cool or you lost a lot of respect for me in the last 90 seconds. And I think I'm okay with both of those. Cheers, guys. Made it fly by. Andy, I'm glad I could do that for you, my friend. I'm glad I could do that for you. Thank you for chilling. Enjoy your day. Have a great day. Do you guys want to go through the canon nudes with me or what? I was just gonna see what there's going on real quick. We'll just like run through like a Twitter feed almost. I just typed in canon nudes here. Cannabis news. Cannabis lately nudes. Life legalization. Like I said, there wasn't too much. Did I misspell something? Oh, that's why. So yeah, Thailand. There we go. Thailand to clamp down. This one gets me because like our boys from High Rise TV, do you remember them? Of course you do, because they're fucking awesome. These guys are awesome. Like really cool boys and girls. They do some pretty awesome shit. They went to Thailand, and when they were showing, I think I can blow this up for you. Too much. when they were there, they were showing us how extravagant and how lush and how like just proliferant. I'm turning that into a word if it's not. The legal market was in Thailand, and then all of a sudden I read today that Thailand's to clamp down on the cannabis use in the major U-turn major U-turn on drug policy. Prime Minister Srethra Thavisin has said the drug will be for medical use only, adding that problems arising from the drug use have been widespread. Because like when they were showing us, like when I was following along with them, holy man, like it's everywhere. Weed is everywhere in Thailand, and I was like, wow, like they're embracing it. But it says Thailand's new prime minister, I'm not going to try to botch that again, has said his government will, oh, I thought it was a girl, my bad, said it in Thailand, my bad, has said his government will rectify its cannabis policy and limit its use to medical purposes within 6 months. Thailand became the first country in Asia to decriminalize cannabis after it delisted the plant as a narcotic last year, leading to a boom of cafes and dispensaries in a popular tourist destination such as Bangkok, Chiang Mai. I'm sorry, and Pata, and I'm sorry. However, the failure to pass legislation to regulate its use has opened up a legal vacuum in the country. That's kind of crazy. Huh. What else we got? State regulators want Congress to redefine, regulate hemp. Oh. I don't want this. So, state regulators want Congress to redefine, regulate hemp, delta THC. That's a horrible way to write this. Use the cookies. No. An association of state cannabis regulators is asking Congress to include in the next farm bill new rules governing hemp and hemp-derived cannabinoids, including a new definition for what constitutes hemp versus that word that I'm couldn't quit saying because I'm putting myself in a box here. If adopted, the proposed rules would have broad implications for products containing hemp-derived intoxicating cannabinoids, including delta H. Oh my God, you can read it, right? Yep. Such products have exploded in popularity since the 2018 Farm Bill. The CRA asked House and Senate committee chairs in a September 15th letter to include key initial changes that are urgently needed to rein in what's become an unruly competitor to strictly regulated. Okay. I got to admit, how many of you guys are in favor of that Delta 8 shit? This stuff, including Delta 8 THC. Like, this is a no for me, dog. As my good friend Randy Jackson said from American Idol, that's a no for me, dog. I just like, I'm sure it's not a direct, like it's not a, it's a synthetic, isn't it? Right? Isn't Delta 8 a synthetic? Five things to know about Delta 8. Oh, who is this? Oh, it's the government. So go figure. Delta 8, also known as Delta 8 THC, is a psychoactive substance found in cannabis sativa plant, of which marijuana and hemp are two varieties. Delta 8 THC is one of over 100 cannabinoids produced naturally by the plant. Oh. No. It is. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. Okay. Huh. I should just read stuff before I have an opinion. No. I'm an American. North American. As a result, concentrated but not found in significant amounts of the Okay, so on. Delta THC is one of over 100 cannabinoids produced naturally by the plant, but is not found in significant amounts in the cannabis plant. As a result, concentrated amounts of Delta 8 THC are typically manufactured from hemp-derived cannabidiol. It is important for consumers to be aware that Delta 8 THC products have not been evaluated or approved by the FDA for use. This doesn't really mean anything to me, to be honest with you. They may be marketed in ways that put public health at risk and should especially be kept out of reach of children and pets. Delta 8 products have not been evaluated or approved. I don't care. The FDA has received adverse event reports involving. Oh, really? Okay. So, we'll give this one a shot. The FDA has received adverse event reports involving Delta 8 THC containing products. The FDA received 104 reports of adverse events in patients who consumed Delta 8 THC products between December 1, 20 and February 28, 22. Of these 104 adverse event reports, 77% involved adults, 8% involved pediatric patients less than 18 years of age, and 15% did not report age. I want to know symptoms. Adverse events included, but were not limited to, hallucinations, vomiting, tremors, anxiety, dizziness, confusion, and loss of consciousness. National Poison Control Centers received 2,300 products between 58 involved adults, 41 One pediatric case was coded with a medical outcome of death. Huh. Huh. Very skeptical. Child dies after eating THC gummies. What? Okay, hold on. I'm immediately skeptical, so let's come in with this with an open mind. Child died. It's the same picture they used for that other story. Child dies after eating THC gummies. Virginia mother charged with felony murder. What? How did I not hear about this? This is from, I just saw it was 22. October 21st, 22. A Virginia mother has been charged with felony murder. Can I make that any bigger? No. Felony murder and felony child neglect in the death of a 4-year-old son who authorities believe ate a large amount of THC gummies. Detectives arrested Dorothy Annette Clements on Wednesday. I got to highlight that because stupidity needs to be noticed. This is way more than stupid. This is evilness. On Wednesday, and she is being held without bond. The sheriff's office said in a statement posted to Facebook, felony murder is an accidental killing of a person in the commission of a certain felony. Court records didn't list an attorney. Clement's son, Tanner, was found unresponsive on May 6 and was taken to a hospital where he died 2 days later. Clements told police, so Tanner was found unresponsive. So I feel like there's a lot of context missing. Remember, I'm coming in with an open mind, but now I'm thinking critically about this. I'm asking questions. Now, there's more to the story, but I just want to, right here, I'm like, wow, how was he found unresponsive? What happened? How long was he unresponsive for? Clements told police that only one gummy contained CBD, which does not cause a high, was left when her son accessed the jar. When she told Poison Control that the boy ate part of a gummy, she was assured that he'd be okay, according to court documents. But the documents showed that when police seized the empty jar, they learned that the gummies contained THC, the compound that gives pot its high. Toxicology reports showed the child had extremely high levels of THC in his system. The detective wrote that the attending doctor reported that if the boy had received medical attention shortly after eating the gummies, his death could have been prevented. Clements' death, the child's death was ruled accidental, and the cause of death was Delta 8. Wow, THC toxicity. This is the first time I'm ever hearing of this. According to Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, Central District Administration, Lakeisha Johnson. Wow. Before she was charged, the mother told the TV network that she thought she had bought CBD gummies from Fredericksburg store and had no idea what she bought actually contained THC. She said the boy suffered from a cardiac episode. No kidding. And reported that it was determined her son had something odd with his heart. While some states have banned... Wow. Okay. So here immediately, okay, sure. I like, with all things considered, if let's just take this for face value. Sure, yeah. Was Delta 8, was the THC toxicity? Sure. But my immediate questions are: how long was the child unresponsive? Was the child not breathing? Yeah, that's a lot. Wow. Clearly, cardiac episode. So, I'm sure the influx of THC definitely would have had an impact on his heart. How old was he? 4? 4. Wow. Huh. For the record, this woman's an absolute idiot. Dorothy Clements, absolute idiot. Like, oh man, I don't feel as if ignorance is the right answer here. I don't believe that you can just say that, oops, he got into the container. Where was this? In Spotsville. I'm curious because the amount of, like, a 4-year-old would no way be able to get into a container in Canada that we have because of the level of childproofing that's on it. Is that normal? When I'm in Vegas, the seals are pretty close. It's not just one peel and open. I'm kind of curious, like, how the heck does a 4-year-old get access to these gummies? That's the first of all. The second of all is, or the second point is, like, where's the parenting? I do believe that if this thing had responded in a did it not say that had he received medical attention immediately that he would have survived? I think it said that. Like, the mom's an idiot. Like, she's fucking stupid. I thought I bought CBD. I thought I bought CBD. No, now she's almost implicit on this, in my opinion. I've already said it. No, you didn't. You knew you bought THC. You deranged. Oh wow. Anyways, no point in calling names. I swear it said somewhere that the doctor said that if they found him, or had he received medical attention early, he could have been okay. Yeah, okay. Right here. Documents state the detective wrote that attending doctor reported that if the boy had received medical attention shortly after eating the gummies, his death could have been prevented. Oh, so tragic. So tragic. This is this is a POS right here. And I hope, how long does she get? Because life in prison, I don't think is enough. But anyways, maybe I'm being a bit cruel. That's tragic. That's tragic. I can't believe I didn't hear about this. October 21st, 22. That was a year ago. That was barely a year ago. That wasn't even, it was 11 months. This is on purpose. That we didn't hear about it? I feel, well, maybe because it's legal now, but I feel like advocates would have run with this. Ugh. I'm surprised. I'm surprised more people. Anyways, I'm just surprised I didn't hear about this. I don't try to have my head in the sand. This isn't necessarily a tarnish on our community, but if our community doesn't wake up and just, at least, not necessarily wake up, but at least take this into consideration. I don't know. How do you prevent this? Well, that's a very good question. How do we as a community prevent this? Education? Like, explain the dangers of THC to parents before they have children or when they have children, because, like, we know that THC isn't perfect. We know that our plant is not perfect. There's a reason children should not consume it. We know that the human brain ideally shouldn't be exposed to cannabinoids before 21, or at least until that's just the rule of thumb, until the brain is finished developing and matures. We know this. This isn't conspiracy. So this is just one of those things that we need to add to that list. Like, sure, if you're gonna have access to medicinal products, you need, and this goes with anything. I can't even believe we're having this conversation. Like, you don't leave your Tylenol just sitting or I guess maybe some people do. God, idiots. And then they breed. Oh, let's not even get into that conversation. Anyways, 26 years, not 21. M Stone, is that correct? 26 years, not 21. And you're right, Vibe. We don't actually know the other medications that the child was on because adverse effects and so on and so forth. So, oh, I can't. I'm dumbfounded. I'm glad we found that. OMG. And that was through a rabbit hole. That was through a rabbit hole. Look at this. I had to find that through a Delta 8 conversation. And this isn't even a Delta 8 THC. This was Delta 9. This was THC. This was gummies, THC. And I found this in a conversation with a Delta 8. Huh. Psychoactive and intoxicating. Okay. Okay, so I did learn something today. I thought Delta 8. Oh, no, it's all the shit that they're turning it into. It's all the stuff that they're turning these products into, like the oils and the that's I think is what. Oh, right here. Just keep reading, dum-dum. Some manufacturers may use potentially unsafe household chemicals to make Delta 8 THC through this chemical synthetic process. Okay, never mind. That doesn't really pertain. So often involve use of potentially harmful products. Okay, I believe this. Delta 8 THC products often involve use of potentially harmful chemicals to create the concentrations of Delta 8. But so does THC. Like I started with butane. I can't tell you that on YouTube, but moving on. Manufacturing of Delta 8 THC products may occur in uncontrolled or unsanitary settings. Yeah, but that happens. Okay, so I learned something today. So Delta 8 as itself is just a cannabinoid. And I'm sure I knew that, but maybe I didn't. I'm not very smart. But I'm just thinking, I think I had the wrong idea about it. I think I'm more concerned about the Delta 8 THC products. I really am what I'm more focused on, I think, as a whole. Any goose. That was a good rabbit hole, though. That was a good rabbit hole. Well, went through my search history and you didn't see any of my dick pics? Oh, let's go. I don't have any. Get out of here. What else we got? City leaders want money from provincial cannabis sales. Yeah, no shit. Oh, the city leaders want the money too. Can't they tax it? Not that I'm just saying, can't the city just put taxes on these businesses? You're telling me you're not making that money? City leaders want money from cannabis from provincial sales. How's the city not making anything? City's got to make something. There's some kind of tax, isn't there? There's going to be like there's a business tax and a city tax. There's got to be something. Whoa, let's go. Bear Cubs play tag around let's go. I got a pool like this. It's a little bit bigger than that one, but this was 20 hours ago. Whoa, would you guys shit a brick? Enhance. Check this out. I'd be more worried about the pool. But this is majestic. Look at mom's just watching in the corner. So would you pay $1,100 for this site? I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Because that's how much that pool costs. And forget about the flowers. This is the real nudes, okay? Oh my God, this is beautiful. Mom, he's picking on me. No, don't fuck around. Go play with your sister. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was totally worth it. Back on track. Stupid ADHD. No, don't talk. Oh, you can't hear it. That's perfect. You can't hear that or no? Yes. Doesn't matter. I can't let you see it anyways. You guys aren't allowed to see that. Thailand. Schumer introduces cannabis banking bill. I don't want to watch a video, though. Why is it so difficult to get medicinal cannabis in... Nope. These are all vidges? I just want news. There we go. Suspected cannabis destined for Caribbean stopped at the Halifax border. Oh, there goes the Caribbean market. Ah, damn. Sucks to be you guys. Oh, that looks like some dark hash too. Look at that. Hopefully it's not heroin, and it's just hash. Or hopefully it is heroin if they're busting it. I guess. Some 165 kilos of suspected cannabis destined for the Caribbean. Okay, what do you guys say? 1 or 2? 1, Caribbean. 2, Caribbean. I say Caribbean. That's number 1. Number 2 is Caribbean. What do you got? No, Caribbean, just carabiner. Anyways, 1. I say 1. According to the agency, the Canadian Border Services Agency officers examined a marine container on August 29th at the port and discovered 345 bags of cannabis concealed throughout the container. Shame on you guys, didn't do a good enough job. Oh yeah, you guys are all in the same boat? Caribbean for movies. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, right. Pirates of the Caribbean. You're right. Brett, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. That sucks. Sucks for the Caribbean market. How much is that worth? They're gonna totally exaggerate that. 165 kilos. 1 kilo has 2.2 pounds. 1 pound goes for allegedly used to go for like $6,500. I don't know what the actual market is, but they're gonna inflate that like crazy because no one's paying that much. Because they'll break this down. They'll break this down to $10 a gram, 10 gram or 16 grams in an ounce. No, oh my God, 32 grams in an ounce, 16 ounces in a pound. 2.2 pounds in a kilogram. But you never really worked it into kilograms. Yep, that's unfortunate. What are they going to say? Border sees 6 million. Oh, that's cocaine. That's cocaine. All right. They don't give us a value. Oh. How much money is that, do you think? I'm just going to do a rough. Because. Okay, so 6,500 times 2.2 equals 14,000. 14,000 per kilogram. Times that by 165. $2.35 million. 2.35 million. That is way too high because that's on the price of a kilo. And I'm sure when you're buying more than a kilo, you're probably getting a deal. In the same way, if you buy a gram, you're getting a deal when you buy an ounce. So it's way less than that. I wouldn't know. I never bought that. I never had that much money. Oh, this was one. This was the one. How come I couldn't find this? I totally typed in South Africa, cannabis, 90. I didn't say kids. I should have said school children. This is what I was thinking of. South Africa charges after children fall ill from drug muffins. Oh, that would make a great episode of Veggie Tales. Drug muffins! Ha ha ha! 2 men face multiple charges of attempted... What? Oh, okay, this isn't weed. What? Okay, read it. Holy jeez, read it. Attempted murder in South Africa after 90 children fell ill from eating drug-laced muffins. Officials said the children bought the muffins from a street vendor on their way to Polomatabogo Primary School, northwest of Pretoria. Many were taken to hospital for nausea, stomach pain, and vomiting. 3 girls remain in hospital. Two suspects, aged 21 and 19, were on Friday charged with attempted murder. The Gauteng Provincial Education Department said department said teachers had called an ambulance after noticing their children had begun behaving strangely in class. It said the incident had caused considerable distress to parents who were worried about their children's safety. Police who were conducting a toxicology report to confirm if cannabis was used say more than 90 pupils received the muffins and suffered serious pains. They were all sent to nearby medical facilities, and about 87 have been discharged, the education department said. So was it cannabis? For selling muffins laced in cannabis. Does it say it? Were they okay, figure this out with me, guys. It's police who are conducting a toxicology report to confirm if cannabis was used, say more than 90 pupils received. Holy. Wow. Okay, so it's got to be way more than weed in this. That's what I've got to assume right away, because attempted murder? Or do they really believe that weeds that can kill down there? Wow. I don't believe this is weed, but that's pretty incredible. Oh, wow. Wow. Anyways, jeez Louise. Because I'm thinking attempted murder. That's a bit harsh. Although I don't know what culture is like in South Africa. Is it? I don't know. I'm going to sound ignorant. I don't know. I don't know what culture is like down there. Like, do they hate cannabis? Is it the devil down there? Huh. Prince sued government decriminalizing cannabis. Okay. So Clark Stobbs and a Rastafarian named Gareth Prince sued the government in 2017, and a year later in 18, the South African High Court ruled in favor of decriminalizing cannabis possession and use in private. So cannabis in South Africa has been decriminalized for adult possession. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. Crazy stuff. Oh yeah, somebody was complaining about the weed dispensaries on the reserve. They're like, we've lost billions because of the reserve weed. Maybe bring your prices down then, for crying out loud. Don't you think it's over here? BC cannabis firm who claim illegal shops on reserves cost them millions, lose lawsuit against the province. Yeah, good luck suing the province, first of all. Second of all, your prices are too damn high. So BC cannabis firms who claim illegal shops on reserves cost them millions, lose lawsuit against the province. Cannabis companies in BC. No. Pause this. I can't believe I went past a weed photo. Cannabis companies in the BC interior who say they lost $40 million to illegal pot retailers on indigenous reserves have lost their fight against the provincial government. Good. Well, it's hard to say. I hate to see it in favor of the government. The 14 licensed retailers said that in their April 22 claim that the number of illegal shops off reserve was decreasing, but the number of illegal shops on reserves was growing, and that they were each losing $500,000 a year to the black market. They allege the government hasn't responded to the proliferation of these sellers as they had promised to do when they announced the new Cannabis Control and Licensing Act, and were therefore negligent and responsible for their losses. But the province has discretion over where to enforce its pot laws, and the fact it takes reconciliation with Indigenous people into account is neither unusual or surprising, wrote the judge, granting the province's application to have the claim thrown out. Pretty crazy. Your prices are too damn high. In the regulated system, your prices are too damn high. And I understand in the regulated system, they might need to be higher because you have hoops to jump through. Unfortunately, that means you need to think outside the box. You need to think outside the bud. And how are you going to attract new customers to your business? And I'll give you a cheat code right here. All right, I'll give you a cheat code right here. If you are interested in trying to, this is what as a consumer, let me bring this down. You can't be looking at weed while I'm talking. This is what I'm going to be thinking about when I'm considering opening a shop. I'm not, but if I was and I had to compete, if prices need to be, let's say they needed to be astronomical for some very unspoken, very benign reason, because the price of legal pot right now is ridiculous. And yes, I'm using the word pot. And I can't see the justification for it. Not when there's a market that's already doing it and their prices aren't nearly that high. Let's take into account that you have to jump through these hoops. You have to pay for regulation. You have to pay the piper. You got to pay your politicians. That's a reality. Okay, sure. So you have to increase your prices a little bit. Let's say we can now somehow justify these very obscure, very high prices. Let's say we can do that. Let's just throw everything out. $10 a gram sticks. Okay, and plus $10 plus a gram, it sticks. Okay, I'll give you that. So now we need to do something to try to bring people into. Oh, the birds are flying by. Oh, isn't that cute? Now we got to bring something into the equation that's going to try and entice people to come into your store. So obviously you want to have discounts. Obviously you want to have membership programs. And what I mean by membership programs is something that's more than just a discount. Obviously, you're going to want to bring people in through, say, hey, you're going to save 10% on this day, and this day. You should be doing that too. But I'm saying more so create a club, create a membership club. Say we've got the Pigeons High Club, or let's say we've got Pigeons Pot. Okay, that's my store. And we're going to call it the Pigeons High Club. And you're going to come into my store. You're going to spend, say, $15 a month already on top of that atrociously high amount that you're going to spend on weed, right? But if you build a companion with the consumer, I would be willing to do this. And let's say that with this Pigeons High Club, once, maybe twice a month, you get to come into the shop or the store, and we can test some of the newest stuff that's on the shelf at no cost to these people. Right? They're going to come in and they're going to try a little something, and then they're going to maybe buy something. Maybe they're going to share with their buddies. Hey, I'm doing this Pigeons High Club where we're getting high in the back behind the shop. And we're trying all the new and latest stuff, and I can give my input. What do I like? What do I don't like? What do I think I should see on the menu? What's not on the menu? You know, I think this is really good for the consumer, but this is really good for the shop. And these are ways to like make it an experience when you go to the store. And I'm not saying this is the answer, the final answer, but this is just something outside the bud. Something where I'm like, okay, well, how can I bring people to my shop? Because they have to pay these prices. Somehow they have to, because that's what we said. The regulation's too high. To pay your politician, you have to keep $10 a gram. Okay, fine. If you want to play, you're going to pay. People are doing it, and some can afford to do it. That's the reality of it. So create a system that will reward your customer to come to you instead of going to that other thing. Because where did you come up with this, Pigeons? It already happens. It's already happening. When I go to my homie's house, he had to buy all his product. Yeah, maybe he fronted it for a little while, but he's been doing this for a minute. So let's say, this is a figurative person. I don't have a buddy. So let's say, he's been doing it for a minute. It's like, it's like he's doing this for me. I'm coming to his house. He put his money down. He got product. It's all risk right now, right? If he doesn't get rid of all his product, his money's gone. It's the same issue that happens in the legal market. My buddy invites me over. He says, Pigeons, come here. Come here. You come over here pretty often. You buy a lot of stuff from me. And I know sometimes the price isn't always right. And I tell you, sometimes it's not always good. But you always come back, man. And I say, bro, that's because you're honest. You're honest with me. You tell me when it's good. You tell me when it's not. You tell me when you got to charge me a little more because this shit's It's the fuego. This stuff's the stuff that's the bomb. It's gonna knock you on your patoot. Like, you let me know these things, and you're like, sometimes, bro, you're like, gee, this stuff, I'm giving this a 4 out of 10, bro. I'm sorry, and I gotta charge you the same price because I had to pay the same price. I told my guy I couldn't, but I didn't have it, and I'm like, buddy, don't worry about it. And and you know what he says? He's like, I'm gonna smoke some with you. Let's try some of this. And guess what, bro? He says, bro, guess what? I also got this little tiny bag that I've been saving, bro. And I'll share it with you. I'll share this couple oots with you. I'm sorry. And you're like, don't worry about it. You're my guy. This is already happening in the legacy market, in this dark market, in this gray market, this illegal market. So when all these suits and ties, they look at you and be like, whoa, 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 I can't do that. I can't do that. Then you can't bring in customers, homie. There's a reason that the big names in weed suck at making profit. Name one, and I'll wait. Name one big name in cannabis, one big legal cannabis provider that made profit, that has made profit. No, last year, any of them, name one that turned profit. You won't. You won't, because what are they offering? Bunk weed for a horrible price. How do you fix that? So it's frustrating. It's frustrating. You just watch this whole industry just goes to shit. And they're like, what could it be? It's the taxes. No. So I don't know. Yeah, there's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And so needless to say, when I see companies, that the companies on the reserve that are doing it better because they can sell it at a price that's reasonable, well, then you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. And I've said it. If you can't make profit off of a 30,000 square foot or a 10,000 square foot facility, you shouldn't have a 10,000 foot facility. You should be growing in a basement, trying to make a profit. I don't know. I can't say I know I have all the answers, but what I can see is what's happening, and I can point at it and be like, why are you doing this over and over and over and over again? It's not working. I wonder why. Anyway, that's my cynicism for you for a minute or two. But as always, I pass the question to you. Maybe I've missed this altogether. Maybe I'm in left field. Maybe there is one of those magical companies that did turn a profit somewhere out there. One of those major ones. No, there isn't. But I am curious. When it comes to creating good product, unfortunately, we're still in the healing phases of what happened with the green rush, with the money that poured into the system. But unfortunately, we all know that money doesn't grow good weed. It can get you a lot of the greatest stuff, but it doesn't grow it for you. And unfortunately, I wish it did, but unfortunately, it doesn't grow overnight either. God, if it did, I'm telling you, if it did. But it takes months to do, and it's hard to get rich quick off of something that takes months to do, months to grow, months to cure, months to perfect, years to understand. And now this is why we're suffering this, is we've got to pay those prices. You know how much extra weed there was in the world, in the last couple of years? There's so much of it, but for some reason the price is just so high still. Anyways, I'm rambling about expensive weed. That's why we grow our own, right? That's why we grow our own. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, I must be on my way. This was a wonderful time. I had a great time with you guys. I had a wonderful conversation. I really appreciate you guys bringing in some wit, some humor, and some facts and some input as always. All opinions are welcome here. I know that's not normal on the internet or in the world these days, but all opinions are welcome. We represent all walks of life around here, and I'm old enough and man enough to be able to handle an opinion that I don't agree with and still talk about it. So I appreciate you guys coming in here and doing that, because I'm from the middle of nowhere in Canada, Manitoba, Canada, and I don't have a whole lot of input when it comes to this community, this product, this plant, the process, the growing, just everything associated with it is not out here. You know, I showed you guys a hemp field on my Instagram the other day. That's about as close as we get to someone else's grow. So I love having you guys coming in here and sharing your experiences, because it is valid, and I appreciate it, and it means something for what it's worth. So thank you guys. I am gonna get out of here. Okay. I want to remind everyone that you can go to stashblend.com, guys, and you can get your very own stash blend. And here's the link. There we are. Nope. There it is. There's the link, guys. That'll get you right to the page where you can order your stash blend. Thank you guys so much for the supporting myself, Rob, and Chris with our journeys on From the Stash and with Stash Blend, and it means a lot to us. It really does, and none of it would be possible without you. I know that's like one of the corniest things that a guy can say, but there's nothing closer to the truth than that. So thank you guys for coming in here, listening, whether you just put the phone up on the shelf and you listen away, or whether you comment and participate. I really, really appreciate you. So thank you. And thank you for putting up with all my quirks and all my shenanigans too, because you guys are probably the reason that Mrs. P always says so thanks for that. Thanks. Keeps her on her toes. Okay. Guys, have an incredible afternoon. Have an incredible weekend. Have a great October and fall. Yesterday, this is the first day. Maybe yesterday was the first day. First day's today. It's the first couple days of fall, man, and or the first couple days of spring on the other side of the hemisphere. So shout out to everyone who's going through the changes. Tupac said it best, but I'll carry it on. I love going through changes, man. Feels great. Feels good. With change comes a fresh slate sometimes, which is always great. So I hope you guys enjoyed the studio here. New and improved things always coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Twitch is getting a massive facelift as well. So if you guys aren't already, come on over to twitch.tv/pigeons420. Just come to Twitch and search pigeons420. I'm over there. I've got something very, very special that premieres October 2nd at 9 p.m. Central. Okay? October 2nd, Twitch. Search me, Pigeons420. I think you'll enjoy it. Premieres October 2nd. So come hang out, guys. Thanks for making my dreams come true. You guys have a great day. And I'll see you. It's a great way to end anyways. See you guys. Peace. That's the button right there.